1, 2, 3, 4.
Greetings from the Poconos Mountains. Today we're going to be working with, during Surya Namaskara, from downward dog, jumping to the next position with straight legs and getting that floating kind of slow motion look and feel. It's at the end that the floating actually happens. So there's a little test for your readiness to do it that I'll show you. Place your hands about shoulder width apart in front of the feet and then lift up here. Get this part to lift. Go up on your tippy toes. Press down through the hands and lean forward and see if you can balance. So that can take some time to be able to do. But I'm going to give you a few exercises for how to do that. So you put your hands in front of the feet and you rock forward. Go up on your tippy toes and back. Rock forward, push down through the hands, lift up through here, and transfer as much weight as possible into the arms, the hands, the arms, the shoulders. So you go rock and rock. Back and forth, and breathing in as you rock forward, breathing out as you rock back. If you want to make it more challenging, then you walk your feet closer to your hands and same, rock. Way up on your tippy toes. If you're having trouble with it, you can do it from a block. And there's a moment when you rock forward that it's like, whoa, you get feeling like you're going to tip over. So that's correct. That's the right feeling. But you want to create a firmness across your back and shoulders. And that rocking will lead to being able to suspend the weight right between your hands. Work at it. If you have trouble with it, you could try it with blocks. So you have a short stance, you crouch as you exhale, push down through the hands, and then spring. Okay, and then as you get the feeling for it, you step the legs back more. When you go from downward dog, you want to jump forward and get your hips and legs to come right underneath the arms. So, like here, I crouch, I'm breathing out, and then, see, it's right at the end. The legs come under. So, it's important to think of the momentum of it, that the exhalation gets you ready, and then, whoo, You go forward. If you can't do it with straight legs, then you can bend the knees a little bit. So you bend and then straighten as soon as you land. If you can't jump your feet all the way to your hands, that's no problem either. And then walk. I want you to keep in mind this idea of economy of movement. See, since there's such a flow, and you have practice is quite rigorous and up-tempo and long, involving a lot of postures and a lot of flow, then you have to economize your movements, and not exaggerate them. Okay, and so when you're floating, it's not an exaggerated thing. It's kind of a little bit subtle, a little bit understated in my world and in my idea of the aesthetic of it and the function of it. In actuality, it's not important whether you can float or not. So how much you can suspend your weight across your arms when you jump is not that important. But what is important is the imagery that you have in your mind and your work with the breath and your work with the rhythm.